Good morning, friends, and welcome back to Mornings with Mandrid.
And we're back. Welcome to episode 2 of 2020 Mornings with Mandrid. Hope you all been doing well, staying healthy. I hope you've all had a great week. I know I've definitely had an interesting one. Last time that I uploaded, last Monday, I just came from Mass, and just personally, I was reminded to stay hopeful in this time of chaos, to find the peace in the chaos. And truly, the week that followed was one to practice that. In this past week, Australia has been locking down. We've been going into, self-isolation, lessening the number of events, the unnecessary events, and all of those things. Really encouraging us to just really prevent this virus from spreading, to keep us safe and healthy. And truly, it's been interesting to see where it's going. It's very mysterious, it's very crazy, it's very unpredictable, and truly been living in the day-to-day, just trying to keep up with what's happening. It's been really chaotic to really find out what the truth is. You got media that's sharing one thing, you got the news that's sharing another, you got people that are talking, you got supermarkets that are running out of toilet paper, you got supermarkets that are now running out of meat, and all of those other things that we use in our day-to-day life. And the world is just going crazy and chaotic. And yeah, just one personally, it's been really interesting to really shut that out and really stay calm and find that peace, find the place that makes sense, that's truth, and really what to do in this time. One thing I found really interesting this week is the people, their reaction to the situation, but especially their posture. A lot of people are being discouraged because of cancellation of events. A lot of people are being worried, anxious, stressed because of less of supplies, or I don't know what it is, but it's an interesting vibe in the air. And besides hopeful, I think my one reminder this past week is to stay happy. Now, by happy, of course, I mean, have a smile on your face, enjoy the moment, enjoy the day. But I'm a lay missionary for Couples for Christ. In CFC, we love our acronyms. So when I say happy, I have an acronym to share to you guys. The first is H, humble. I really believe in this time, in order to stay happy, in order to continue to enjoy our life, we need to stay humble. Humble in our posture, humble in our hearts. Know, one, that the Lord is with us, He's got our back. Two, that we need to be selfless, give to others. In this time where people are maybe hoarding or getting stressed out, worried, etc., I think it's really an opportunity for us to look out for the lost, and the least. To really take care of our brothers and sisters, our friends, our family, everyone, anyone who really needs the help, Really go out there and be selfless. A is attitude of gratitude. We really need to be grateful in these times. If we focus too much on the negativity, on the negativity that's flowing around in the air, or the vibes of the people, if we stay negative, it's just gonna keep going down. But if we have an attitude of gratitude, we become grateful for the smallest blessings. Just being able to wake up this morning and take that first breath of life, that's a blessing. To be able to even just sit out here, enjoy the nature, it's a blessing. So we still have so many blessings despite what's going on. So let's have an attitude of gratitude. The third is that we should be present. Of course, we're worried about what's to come, what's the future. We're preparing for the future of what's going to happen with the virus, the future of what's going to be happening here in our country. But we need to be present, and not just present as in the presence, in the same room or something, but present in what's happening in this time, in this moment, in this reality. Let's continue to understand what's happening with the virus in this present moment and see how we can make a difference, see how we can help out. For us in the community, we're a community on family renewal. So I encourage all our CFC members, our people in the community, or anyone that's watching, in this time of lockdown, let's spend time with our families. Let's be present with them, get to know each other even more. Be present in what's happening. Now the first three letters, H.A.P.P.Y, humble, attitude of gratitude, and presence. We should really embrace this. It should become our posture, because once we do, we truly radiate happiness. We truly feel happy because we're more aware of what's going on, our blessings, of the great things that are around us, despite all the negativity that's been thrown at us. And so the next P is purpose. Once we have this posture, so many P's, huh? But once we have this posture, we should truly live a life of purpose. See, we all have this calling. For me, it's to be a missionary. Some of you might be nurses, teachers, work in the government or something. But we all have that calling to really give back and make a difference in this world. But truly, when we fulfill that calling and have our purpose, it's a time of fulfillment. You feel so great inside. And I can only describe it as you find your peace. You know, last week I talked about that peace amidst the chaos. So I encourage you, once we have the right posture, let's live a life of purpose. Especially in these times, I don't think this virus stops us from entering our calling, our day-to-day life. So yeah, truly live a life of purpose and we will stay happy. And why is yearning for learning. So corny, huh? But truly we should have a yearning for learning because we should always be teachable, always be ready to learn. It comes with humility, knowing that we don't know everything, and in every situation learning and growing so that we can truly improve our own lives. Especially in this time, I think it's important for us to learn and develop our talents. So maybe it's those talents that you haven't been using for a few years, or maybe it's one that you don't even know, yet to discover. I really encourage in this time of lockdown, or just in general, in order for us to be happy, we need to keep learning, keep growing, because there's so much knowledge, there's so many things to learn in this world. Once we stay comfortable, complacent, yeah, it's hard to be happy. It's hard to find purpose and do all these things. So that's the last letter, Y, yearning. And altogether, that's happy. Yes, it's an acronym, but I truly mean it. For me, being a missionary, living this life, I'm able to find hope and happiness simply by doing these things. I actually came up with this acronym during my 3 months in training last year. They were a bit different in letters, but truly that encounter in training has continued as I've continued to live this life, answered my calling and live it. And that's why today I decided to share it with you guys, because I think it's relevant in this time here in this world, of the lockdowns, of this coronavirus. Last week I said, let's stay hopeful. And this week, my message is to stay happy. So I hope that, you know, all of you have another great week ahead of you. There's a lot to come, and I think the situation of the world is changing day to day. But just please stay happy, stay healthy, and stay holy. For those that have stayed this long in the video, thank you for watching. I hope you got something out of it, and I hope that these mornings with Mandrids can be more interactive. I hope that they can be more about sharing my stories or sharing my encounters, my day-to-day life. So if you're here watching, I think I'm gonna upload this on YouTube and Facebook. Comment in the space below and I'll read your feedback. It could be questions that you want me to talk about, topics, I don't know, it could be controversial, could be simple, up to you guys. I'm here ready to take your suggestions or questions you have about me being a missionary or my day-to-day life. I'd be happy to share my stories, my encounters, and what it's like to be Mandrid or to be me, or just to simply live in this world. But for now, thank you for being with me, and I'll see you next week. And today I'd just like to shout out to all those people that bring happiness to others' lives. You know, the people that are in your life that when you think of them, you're like, wow, they're just happy. Those people that enter a room and no matter how gloomy or eerie it might be, they truly radiate joy. Shout out to all of you, because we need you in this time. We all need to become like this in this time. So for now, God bless, take care, and have a great week ahead of you.